welcome. It's another beautiful Tuesday. Every Tuesday, exactly at 8 p.m., we sit on it. We call it the
Terrific Tuesday.
Yes, because every Tuesday we sit on this couch, me and my friend, my wife and my partner in Christ and my partner in crime. And to discuss this thing called
marriage.
We strongly believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only.
If only you work
And
it.
tonight we are here to help you.
Work your very own.
Yes, so karibuni sana kila wale watu wote ambao wanatazama hiki kipindi cha hiki kitu ambacho kinaitwa ndoa. Popote mulipo tunawakaribisha sana katika hiki kipindi. Tunatumai ya kwamba mtaenda kubarikiwa wewe na mpendwa wako, unayempenda. The one you love. Yes, thank you. So you can get in touch with us on 0727-438-728, 0727-438-728, wherever you are. Let somebody join us. Talk to your husband, talk to your hubby, talk to your wife. Let them, let's sit here, let's hear, and let's watch these beautiful people as they talk about this thing called marriage.
Welcome. Also, the other line that you can send in your message is 0705 899 608 is the number. Also, you that are watching us from our social media handles,
yes,
you are welcome. We applaud you. God bless you.
Karibuni.
For being our loyal clients, our loyal fans, our loyal viewers. We love and appreciate all of you for the good job of being part of this great family on this thing called marriage, SOA TV.
Yes.
You're watching us from Rev B and Sound of Urbana's Facebook page. Welcome.
Karibu.
Watching us on Ladies Overall Distinction. Welcome.
Karibu.
Watching us on SOA TV KE. Welcome.
Karibu.
Watching us on YouTube page. Welcome.
Karibu.
We appreciate you tonight. Be part of us. God bless you. Let someone know that Rev B Akama and his wife are live.
His beautiful wife
are live on stage this night.
What's wrong with you?
I say answer.
Who's the answer of Reverend Akama? Me say his beautiful wife.
Eh? Okay. Welcome. Tell someone Tell someone that Rev B Akama,
yes,
my handsome husband,
thank you,
and I.
The Bible says, give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, what if that credit is forced?
What are you insinuating?
Nothing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let's continue.
All right, karibuni sana. As you can see, he's ready to wage war somewhere. I don't know what's happening where. But I believe that you had a beautiful day. How was your day, Master? Must we start with that?
Yes.
Should we start with that?
It's important.
Yes. How was your day? Hope you had a lovely day. And on this thing called marriage is the place whereby we love to hear your engagement.
Yes.
Kindly don't be quiet on us. Don't go quiet on us. We want to hear your lovely comments. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear how this thing called marriage has been a blessing. We want to know also how you're doing and how your day was.
Beautiful. And as we are taking our notes, we wanted to get ready for tonight because it's going to be a blessing. Wow. I'm so excited today because it's a wonderful Tuesday. There's nothing I look forward for like this thing called marriage.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's one subject that is very interesting, and you want also to know, those who are watching us on TV, wale ambao wanatazama hiki kipindi cha this thing called marriage hapo nyumbani. Tungependa kujua jinsi ambayo hiki kipindi
kimekubariki.
Yeah, kimekuwa cha baraka kwako.
Kabisa.
Wewe na ndoa yako.
Wewe
na
mpendwa wako ama wewe na mumeo ama wewe na mkeo
katika ndoa
yenu.
I think I can be a good interpreter. Yes, so we'd like to know how this thing has been blessing you, how it's been affecting you. Are you excited about this program? Do you look forward towards this program? And what would you like us to handle? Is there a subject you'd like us to handle? Is there something you'd like us to talk about?
Right.
And is there something you'd like us to make better than the rest? Let us know on the number 0705
899 608.
Again?
0705
Yes.
899 608.
Yes, also you can send us the same text, or you can send us your comment, your feedback, anything you like us to see different on this program, or probably a topic you like us to repeat, then we'd like to do it for you, just to be a blessing to you. And the number also you can send that is 0727 438 728. You can also visit our social media handles and DM us, say we would like this subject to be dealt with, and God will bless you. Just before we jump into the topic of tonight, we'd like also to know that if you would like to be among our panel, or be among our people in our courtroom, this courtroom is not about exposing fights. No, we would like other people to hear your opinion, your thoughts. Probably you coming on our set, it will help somebody else. But the deal is you must be born again, and number two, you must be married. And when you're coming for our courtroom, you also come with your spouse. It has to be your wife, it has to be your husband. And so, if you'd like to be part of this program, you think it's been a blessing, my husband and I would like to be here, not really for the problem per se, but just have another, ask questions that we feel, these questions we feel, sometimes you guys don't answer, but we'd like to answer them, we'd like to ask them directly, You're welcome, right?
Right, very right, and very true. And today we want to go directly to our topic of the day.
Topic of tonight.
Yeah, and we introduced it last week Tuesday, and we said that that's one of the topics we are going to be handling, and it's quite, as we were brainstorming on it, we realized that it's quite lengthy, quite deep. Okay, so we will be talking about that same topic today, next week on Tuesday, and next week but one on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So make sure you don't miss out, because we are introducing it today. Then we have it next week Tuesday, and next week but one. Make sure you follow us through to be able to flow on it. So next week will be part 2.
Yes.
And then part 3.
Then part 3.
Yes, that's awesome. So tonight's topic is we are handling on communication.
Yes.
Communication. Many a times there is fire that has been caused by communication.
A lot.
Yeah. Many a times misunderstandings rise from communication issues.
Yeah.
Okay. And then many a times fights also arise from communication. So communication is very vital.
It is primary.
Yeah.
It is primary.
In any marriage, communication is very, very key. How you talk to your spouse really does matter.
A lot.
Yes.
Yes, very key. Many people, many couples don't even know how to talk. Men don't know how to talk. Couples don't know how to talk.
Yeah.
And we're talking about communication here. We're talking about kukula or asking questions. No. Communication is very vast, it's very wide, also it's very deep. And as she said, communication can trigger war. Communication also can make things calm down. So how you start a communication and how you respond to some communication will determine how that thing will go. Do you know there are people who don't have communication at all?
No, yes.
They don't talk.
Yeah.
They don't have ati tuongee. Matter of fact, when you bring that issue of let's tuongee, it's like you're sparking a fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Who doesn't want like talking, men or women?
Of course, from research.
It's not of course.
From research. This is from research. Is not from my mind. Yeah. Men have 10,000 words in a day. Women have 25,000.
I thought it was 5,000.
Research of today. I did a research.
So women are still talking more.
Women talk more than men.
So
naturally, men talk less.
You see?
Yeah.
It's because we are
naturally men talk less, and on a give and take, women talk 25,000 words in a day. Men only have 10,000.
So there are 15,000 on top.
Yes. And again, this is very sad, because men talk 9,500 words from the same research, 9,500 words at work, with colleagues, with friends, with people outside. Less than 5,500 words with a wife.
What?
Yes, because communication between husband and wife in the research showed that a couple from morning to evening, a working couple from morning to evening, apparently talk 5 minutes in a day.
Okay.
5 minutes only. So it can be less than even 500 words. That means that relationship has an issue.
Big one.
Big issue. If at all the whole day, say 12 hours, 6 to 6, probably you left to work 6 a.m. and then you came back home after 6, you've only spoken a maximum of 5 minutes as a couple. A maximum of less than 500 words, it means I'm wongi.
Yeah.
And communication is what now makes you know where your partner is, makes you know how things are, makes you solve issues if there are underlying issues, makes you come out with a way out, a way of progress, planning, and a way of moving ahead. So if a couple is at the 5 minutes communication point, then it means that marriage is almost dying.
Yeah. It needs,
okay.
It needs to be
so
rejected.
The man has already spoken to at work with all his friends 9,500 words. So when he comes home, he will definitely find the wife nagging. Because hana kitu ya kusema.
Ashachoka.
Ashaongea yake ya.
Shamaliza.
Yake imeisha. For the day is over. So when he comes home, that's when now Mama is saying, I want us to talk, and he's like, really? I'm already tired.
I've spoken enough.
Yeah. Today I've been, and most men are like that. They say, I've had a rough day, I've been very busy, and all that. Those excuses are true. Because ameongea yake yote the whole day. Kama ashaongea 9,500, ana kitu ya kukuambia. And you see, that's nature. You can't fight with nature.
Wow.
And that time, the woman probably is a housewife. She's only spoken 5,000 words. I'm actually 20,000 words. And I feel I need to talk to my husband. We are not okay.
To say those 20,000? Man, that is suicide mission.
Yeah, so it's not even suicide mission for you. It's suicide mission for us. Because we don't have where to pour out. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah, so it is that challenging. So one of the things that causes marital issues, marital challenges, is when you do not understand your partner. There is a reason as to why, for me, still on the introduction, there is a reason as to why God made man different from woman. It is God's way of making that men speak more, less. Women speak more, isn't it? It is the way we are wired. It's the way men are wired. Men are less talkers, isn't it? So when I don't understand that my husband, being a man, has lesser words than me, and when you don't understand that your wife has more words, the conflict already begins there. Because you look at me and say, this woman, she talks too much. Okay? And when I look at you, my husband doesn't want to talk. What is it? Who do you talk to? So you see, already there is an issue there. And the issue is because I have not taken time to understand that you're male and male behave this way. You have not taken time to understand that I'm female and female, this is how they behave. She'd already shans up.
Communication. And you see also something else is that men, we don't like being engaged in too much talk. Our mind has up to a certain capacity it can take. Matter of fact, something that women should know is that when you start talking to the man, you need to be very careful or very, look for a better word, know up to when that can he take it, whether good or bad. A man can be excited over a matter for only 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You get after that, like for example, you come, hi honey. The first 2 minutes you kiss him, he will respond. When you continue, it begins to irritate. You start talking to him, and he will give you attention like 5 minutes, 10. When it continues 25 minutes, automatically his mind begins to, wander around. So, but that also does not mean you cannot have a healthy communication.
Yeah.
So we want to today start with how do you communicate? Because also, how you communicate matters a lot. But we'll get to that. Today we're talking about some of the triggers.
Before we go there, can I ask you a question? What is communication, and why is communication very important for a couple?
Communication is talking. Communication is having matter of fact, for me, there's no relationship without communication. It is the basic of relationship.
Yeah.
Communication makes you be able to, to have a smooth ride, smooth relationship, because that's why you'll be able to solve problems. That's why you'll be able to make progress in any area in marriage. So communication is key, very important.
Right.
In a marriage, it's very important because it's what lubricates your relationship. It makes your relationship be like it's moving.
Yeah.
Very key, very important.
So one pointer why it is very important.
Why? Because
why should a couple talk?
Couples talk so that one, you can know where your spouse is at per time.
Yeah.
Emotionally, mentally. It also helps you to know what they're thinking, whether they're in this marriage or not, because you can easily drift from that marriage if people are not talking.
Yeah.
You might think we are together, but you're alone. Yes.
For women, as I've stated, with the 25,000 words that we want to we are meant to release in a day. Of course, definitely there are times you go to bed without having released all of them. Because you see, especially if you're just around in a vicinity whereby you don't need to talk much, si lazima uongee zote. But that's the capacity to which women can get to at 25,000. So for us as women, communication is very vital because it bonds, it brings a bond. Okay, when we talk to our husbands, we can easily relate emotionally with someone whom we pour out to when we talk.
Matter of fact.
So it is quite emotional for women.
So women treasure talking
a lot,
even more than sex.
Yes, and sex will become better if we talk. Yeah, if we've already bonded.
Hakuna bubu game.
If we've already bonded, hapana si ati sasa mnaongea mkiwa kwa game. Hapana. No, sex, the sweetness of sex will be when there is already a bond with communication or in communication.
I hear this thing that women they prefer before you make love you talk first.
If there's an issue. Yes.
As men, we can do boo-boo game.
Yeah. If there is an issue,
we can talk later.
Matter of fact, there are so many men who can just turn you, do their business, and then they go. And that time you're not talking like 2 months in the house. For women, that's actually like a sexual assault. Because that thing needs to have what? It needs to have an emotional connection. The emotional connection one of women is when we talk. Is when there is that bond of communication.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Right. So let's get down to it. Trigger words. Words you use that can ruin a communication.
Is the topic of tonight.
Is the topic of tonight.
Yeah. So it is communication.
Yeah.
Then
but
the trigger words.
Yeah. The trigger words
that ruin.
That can ruin the communication.
Yeah.
Because also communication is very key. How do you start communication? And when someone tells you I want to talk to you, how do you respond?
Yeah.
Okay? And there are words you can say, and that communication does not even start.
Yeah.
It dies from the onset. So we want to look at some of these things, and then we are going to see how do you, I will try and see if we can both handle the trigger and how do you communicate? How do you communicate? Yeah. How do you make it? What are some of the words you can use to like trigger communication? Or you can like uchoche, that communication. Number one trigger word that can ruin communication is, can we talk?
Yeah.
The question is this.
Yeah.
How should it be brought?
Now, that's an issue when it comes to men, okay? Because most of the time, you find your habit.
What are you saying to men?
They don't like that question. Okay, they don't like that approach.
Yes, the approach.
Yeah, they don't like that approach. Like, you find your husband is calm, watching TV or watching a football match, and then you're like, honey, can we talk? Already that man, something has been triggered, especially a guilty man, something has been triggered in him that it is about to get bad.
Even me, I think also the tone matters.
Yeah. See, it is with that kind of statement, it is not even with the tone. It is with the subconscious reaction that men have. Okay? So, your wife comes and tells you, I'm sure she can't come, can we talk? From wherever she's come from, is she mad? Is she crazy? Switch off that thing, can we talk? Of course, anajua hapo ameshaharibu. All right? But by the mere fact, men do not like that statement.
Yeah, men don't like statement.
I don't understand. I don't understand why. Then there's this point of, you know, the way a communication is started, it really matters. Then how should it be started? Because there's what I want us to talk about. There is what your wife wants you people to talk about. And that's her approach of getting your attention. All right?
Is that the only approach?
It is the major approach. Like, you're busy, you're watching TV. You're busy, you're playing PS. You're busy, you're watching football match.
Men play PS.
Yeah, there are men who play PS. They love whatever PlayStation games.
A old man.
Yes, they're there. So, they are busy. So, by that approach, as a woman, you want to disrupt whatever they are doing
I think,
and get his attention.
I think women bring that when they want quarrel.
No.
When they want problem.
It is not so.
It is.
No.
Can we talk? Amekuja na ubaya.
Sasa kwa nini unaisema hivyo?
Because
iseme vizuri, there is a way it can be used.
Can we talk?
Yeah, unamwambia, like now we are seated here. I tell you, honey, can we talk? The next response, sasa ona vile umeirudisha. Unaona? So
a natural man will respond like that.
That is exactly. But I want to break it today. How? You don't respond like that yourself.
Yes, but
yes. Yourself, you don't respond like that. Because most of the time, that's the approach I usually come with. And your response is not so. So that means, when you want.
But I always ask, what is it?
No. What one of the things you do, I'll tell them how you do it. Okay? The way you do it, if you are on your phone, you'll put down your phone and you'll give me attention. Okay? That's how he does it. And then he asks, about what? That's the next question he'll ask. Calmly and,
that's what I'm saying. I also strongly believe the way it has been brought.
The way it has been brought.
I'm told, honey, can we talk about something? Matter of fact, it's not can we talk. She has a more nicer way.
But that's the approach, really. I either say, can we talk, or there's something I want us to talk about.
That's the right word.
Yeah.
But if you come and tell a man, can we talk? The first thing that will happen, the defense mechanism will be placed instant.
Unaona shida hata vile unaisema, ukienda in a court of law, someone will take it that way, that this man was approached that way. Can we learn to bring things as they are?
But you see now.
Tulete vitu vile ziko.
Yes.
Like for example, there is a woman probably somewhere who has the same approach. Okay? Now, well, probably when she was cooking. Okay? And then she realizes she's finished cooking, she's already put food on the table, or probably she's now free, or maybe she wants to go to bed. And huyu jamaa ni kama bado ameshikana. Whatever anafanya, maybe kwa laptop, anamalizia kazi, something is happening. Then she comes and wants to take your attention. She can't be coming from wherever she's come from and come badging on you. She's not mad. It is this thing. The problem is the response, the way men take it. It is a natural instinct that most men take it like it's time for war.
That's what I'm saying.
Or there is an issue coming.
That's what I'm saying.
Sasa swali ni conversation inafaa kuanza aje?
Never kwa hivi. Ladies, let me tell you, if you're going to talk to your husband, especially when the atmosphere is not very nice, and you want to bring up an issue, and you want to catch his attention, you don't tell him, honey, can we talk? The first question will be about what? Just tell him, there's something I wanted to share with you. That's a nicer way.
Yeah.
Just tell him, there's something I wanted to share with you. Can I have some time? You see, already you have caught him unaware. At the same time, he's not expecting trouble. But if you go to a man and tell him, can we talk? Already he knows his mind in a split seconds, it goes to what could have happened, what could have done. And immediately he feels there's something, he blocks. And that time his face has frowned. Already he has disconnect. I'm going to your time. Or it will just listen for the first 5 minutes, then switch off. Tell him, is there something we can? There's something I want to share with you. Can I have some time?
Let me just bring it now back to you. How come with you is different?
Because
I think other people take it badly.
Also, I think also the way also is broad. We have talked about how we bring issues to each other.
Yeah.
We have discussed it. So there's also before it was also we worked on it. It's in every man. Look at them. Can we talk? It's in every man. Whether there's problem or not. Ataruka.
Yeah.
The answer will be kusunini.
Yeah.
You know what he has done? He has jumped to conclusion.
Ashaanza kukimbia.
Kusunini. Mom, hapana. Already he has finished the meal. So that one kills communication.
Yeah.
The word "can we talk" is not a good one when you want to catch your husband's attention.
Yeah, and also for me, like as you were talking, I was just running it through my mind. If someone comes and approaches me that way, like for instance, can I have water? For me, I find that very rude. If you
that's what I'm saying.
It's like it's a command. Can we talk?
It has some authority behind it.
Yeah, like too much seriousness, or like a command, or like a demand somehow behind it. Because look at it this way also. Can I have 100 shillings?
Is it yours?
Really, you see that's the same response. But look at it this way. Can we please talk?
Yes. Or
can I have some few minutes of your time?
Yeah, I want to say something.
I think that's much calming.
Yeah.
That's much approachable. That's much better.
It's sweeter. Definitely when you come with the approach, can we talk? Apple already, there's no peace.
Yeah.
Apple mentioned is war.
Yeah.
So it will shut down communication. It won't go anywhere.
Yeah, and one of the things that it runs with that question that runs in the minds of most men, because that question affects most men.
Yes.
Okay? That communication, a trigger word, affects most men rather than the other 5 that you're going to handle. This doesn't affect both parties. But this first one affects most men. I think, ladies, we need to look for a better way. If you need to get the attention of that man, you need to look for a better word or a better starter. Yeah, because can we talk where it takes the man, it takes him directly to what have I done?
Yeah, what mistake again?
And after that, what have I done? If it is someone whom you've been having issues with, already there is a block, a defense mechanism. Ako ready. Ako ready kukujibu, ako ready kutoroka,
ako ready vita.
Ako ready today. You are going to face it also. Leo utanishinda kwa maneno.
Yeah, very key. So you need you for men, you don't come like that.
Yeah.
You come like that, it's a guarantee it won't end well. It won't end well.
Yeah.
Right. The second question, trigger that can ruin communication when you're in marriage, and really, because as we said earlier, communication is fundamental. It's very key. It's an icebreaker.
Yeah.
So the second thing that can destroy that communication, what now again?
Say it again.
For example, when somebody brings up the issue.
Say it again.
I will do that. Yeah. Somebody brings an issue, then you go like the second one is like, now what now again? Those kind of statements. Yeah. What now again? As in, it's like it's another problem that's come. And also that statement is women like it a lot. What else? What else again? What is it?
No.
Yeah. It's like what now again? It's like we have just finished another problem. We bring another one.
Yeah.
You see, when you say it that way, that attitude.
Thank you. The attitude behind it
ruins the communication.
Yeah.
Now what? The moment you say that, whether a man or a woman, that thing will destroy communication.
Yeah.
Now, what now again? What is it? Even you, tell somebody, I want us to talk. Now what is it? Now what now again? It's like you don't want the problem. You don't want to talk, right?
Yeah. For me, that trigger word, the disadvantage of that trigger word is the attitude behind it. Okay? Because now it comes out like, what now again? Like, already ushachoka.
And you see, matter of fact,
Yeah.
it didn't come that soft.
Yeah.
It can't come that soft.
It can come softly, but again also, whether soft or whether rough,
The attitude is wrong.
the attitude already
Is wrong.
Is wrong. It means ushachoka. It means, if possible, let's not handle this thing, or I have had enough. This thing has been too much. Now what? Again.
Yes.
Is a trigger statement that most of the time it ruins communication. When you use it, the person who has approached you for that communication already has a block, or already feels that are we going anywhere with this?
Really?
With this communication, really? Ushamwagia maji, you know. Even probably with the psych, probably it was something positive. And see, I always say that do not pre-assume that the communication will go badly.
That's true.
Or the issue is an issue, as in sani mashida, what you call makesi. It doesn't have to. Probably this woman has seen a land somewhere that is being sold cheaply, and she comes and tells you, and the response is, now what again?
But you see now, let's also be very honest. Sometimes those kind of trigger words don't come on a good platform.
Definitely, the marriage has probably issues.
So still, even on the platform whereby there's an issue, there's an issue on the marriages. There's some unhandled things. You're angry or something. Those are some of the things that come when there's a rift.
Yeah.
There's something that you guys are not agreeing on. So at that point, what needs to happen is you need to be cautious of those words, because most of the time, if you guys are in good condition, are in good talking terms,
Yeah.
you the ones to use those words. Matter of fact, you'll be excited to hear what they have to say.
Yeah.
So most of the time, these words come when there's an issue, and you see, listen to me.
Yeah.
When there is no proper, when there is an issue in the marriage, which they come up, what needs to happen is when there's an issue, they will always come up. There will always be an issue. This is how we address. This is how I talk. You must find the right words.
Yeah,
you must find.
In Swahili it even comes out to us. Nini? Ama
Nini
nini tena?
Sasa wewe mwanza.
Nini tena? Yeah. It feels so beaten down.
It destroys the whole thing.
Right.
And but especially men, okay, women have that thing. Kwanza, after you have been telling them this, I don't like this. It's like what is it again? And women, and then they sneer.
Yeah.
Done. That man will not talk.
And even vice versa, if it is the woman who's brought it and the man has given that kind of attitude, like, now what again? You just feel like, even before I say what I need to say, are we going anywhere?
But you see,
will we proceed from here henceforth? Will I get audience? Will I be listened to? Okay, that's now the next thing that now comes in the mind of the person that has brought out the issue. Then it draws you back those ones of, should I talk about it or should I just let it go? So you're left in between now. This one, will he listen? Will she listen? Should I bring the matter, or should I just pack my bags and just stand up and go to work?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you see, the moment you talk like that, and that marriage cannot be resolved.
Yeah.
Especially if there's an issue.
Yeah.
You see, if there's an issue, that cannot be resolved. Number 3, another word that triggers or ruins, other trigger that ruins communication is what we call, I knew you'd say that. I knew you'd say, especially women who feel victimized.
Yeah.
Who feel like no anaonewanga hata kasi ukweli. They feel like they are being victimized even if it's not true. I knew it you say that. Matter of fact, I was just waiting. What really happens? Do you feel like you're being victimized or what?
This is the thing with women, we can become mind readers. Yeah, and it is wrong. Most of the time, women tend to feel like, I've been with this man for 16 years. I knew he would speak like that. I know him. I know him very well.
He's
I
my
know
husband.
this thing will be turned against. I knew the story would turn against me. Now that one, I take it. That one is for women.
It's for women.
Most of the time, that word comes from women. It is a trigger word that ruins communication.
And the moment they say that, the
Yeah.
moment they bring that,
Yeah.
immediately the game changes, the thing shifts.
Yeah.
There's no more communication there.
Yeah, I knew you would say that. It mostly comes with someone who already is a mind reader, or someone who is already trying to show you that I know you too much, even more than you know yourself. You see, at the end of the day, in marriage, you keep on realizing who your husband is or who your wife is. It is a discovery. So when you open your mouth and say, I knew you'd say that, it blocks the other person. It's like you drop something in their tummy. And you know it comes in between someone is talking, like the way I'm talking now. You say, I knew you would say that. Ushamkata. Umemkata, you've interjected. And the interjection itself is irritating enough. Okay? Because I knew you would say that does not come when you're quiet and I'm the one talking. It comes when you're busy telling me, no, I don't like the way you handled the matter today. I didn't like the way you called and called 50 times. It comes immediately. I knew you would say that. It has interjected your expression as a man.
And
and it becomes very irritating. It becomes, can't I talk?
Then also, what it does, it also turns the leaf.
Yeah.
It turns the matter into now, is the
Defense.
person's defense. The person is feeling victimized.
Yeah.
Like, I knew you would say that because you never trust me. You only see me that way. So you see the person is now taking it as if he or she is being victimized, especially women. That thing also will take you out from the main point.
Right.
It will take you out of the main point, why that issue came about, because it will move from, we were talking about bread, now you feel like you're done the eater of the bread. That statement always takes the thing to the next, to the other side.
Yeah, it takes the matter off topic.
You go off topic completely.
Yeah. And this is the question, because now at times the I knew you'd say that is usually true. Like, for example, you know that this man always accuses you, or this woman accuses you of something that is not true. Now it is the victimization in her she tries covering it by that word. Like, she tries to feel the victim so that the tables are turned. It's someone who uses that as a bait. You get it? So what if it is true? What word should be used instead of I knew you'd say that?
Must you go there?
Must you go there?
Must you say
Even that one is a trigger word.
It's not.
It is.
Because you know what? You know why I'm saying that? Because it's a more politer way. The moment you say, I knew you'd say that, already you've put a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
So you know what this person will do? Will try to prove a point. Prove that point will also make the matter worse, because they're saying no. So you see, eventually you will go, the man says, okay, you think I'm lying? Let's go back. And I remind you this thing you did. Now remember, probably that thing she did, or she did, you solved it. But now it has come again. Let me give an example. Don't put milk in the fridge. This is just wastage. So next time, this is wastage. I knew you would say that. You see, when you say that already, the person will go back. Last time I told you, and this is what you did. Again, you've done it. So it will spark an argument.
Yeah.
So
and defense.
And let me tell you, that thing can escalate.
Yeah.
It can escalate. It becomes like now you're talking about something totally different.
Yeah.
You've gone, and as in this is now, it becomes a fight. Matter of fact, if you're not careful, communication ends there.
Yeah. For me, this is the way to look at it. Like, for instance, probably as the one that is feeling victimized, like you're the one saying, I knew you'd say that. Probably you're right. True. Your husband always maybe has some way of turning the story against you, or uses that thing.
Even women can
okay, let me say that your spouse has a way of victimizing, anajifanya niye victim sasa. Okay? And by that, you know that's not true. Whatever they are saying at that particular moment, they want to now turn Women are the epitome and the heart of every society and every nation. You empower a woman economically, financially, mentally, and you change the entire world. I want to invite you, woman that is watching me, for Royalty Divine Women's Show on Sowa TV every Thursday, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. A show that is entirely meant to empower, enrich, mold the woman to become the best version that God intended for her. Royalty Divine, where we build a lasting distinction.
For where two or three are gathered together in my name,
your glory fills the earth. Everlasting Father.
I am there in their midst.
1, 2, 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3, I let us. I'm looking for myself. What I'm falling for myself.
Join us every Wednesday for our communion service,
Father, we thank you for this communion. I speak blessing upon it.
starting from 6 p.m. and on Friday for the prophetic.
Potiphar's wife wanted him, and Joseph said, I am in your house. There's nobody greater than me apart from you. And you're the one who wants me. So how can I do this wickedness? Moral character. Proverbs 28 verse 1. The righteous are as bold as a lion. Character gives you boldness.
And warfare service,
So every power that has been attacking breakthroughs in my life, attacking opportunities in my life, as I clap my hands, stop. Open your mouth and fire prayer. Every power.
starting from 6 p.m. exclusive on Sowa TV and all our social media platforms.
This thing called marriage.
Welcome back. Karibu tena. Every Tuesday we call it terrific.
Terrific Tuesday.
Yes, every Tuesday we sit on this couch, me and my wife, my friend, and my partner in Christ, and my partner
In Christ.
in crime. And so we sit here to discuss this thing called
marriage.
because we believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only.
If only you work it.
Tonight we're here to help you.
Work your very own.
Matter of fact, is it tonight? Because, okay, tonight in Kenya. Because there are those who are watching from other countries. I don't know if it's day or night where you are. But anyway, in Kenya, sorry for that. I hope now you can get the sound clear. And God bless you as you do that. So, Karibu Tena, we are talking about words that ruin communication. Triggers, words that when you say, communication will definitely get spoiled. Matter of fact, you want to go anywhere with whatever you want to talk or you want to say to each other. And so most people, most couples, that's where things have gone wrong. They have been talking and they have been using wrong statements that have triggered communication to die, triggered war, disagreements, arguments. So these are some of the words we're trying to deal with tonight so we can see how do we help you speak the right words. All right, so let's go back. We said the first one is, can we talk?
Yeah.
Second one we said was, now what again? And that mostly is for women. Number 3 is, can we go there? We said number 3 is, I knew you'd say that.
Yeah, so as before we went for the break, I was saying if you can avoid that word, avoid it.
Okay.
Because I knew you'd say that comes in between, like the way he was talking. Can you just talk? Just talk, say something.
Say something.
I knew you'd say that.
Say something.
Unaona imekukata?
Yeah.
You see,
it's very confusing and
it
irritating.
it irritates because
lot.
it comes, you know, you've said something and I just jump on your neck. Like, I knew you would say that, and then it gives you that attitude of, I don't even want to listen more. Because I knew you would say that. So if you're used to, probably you're right. This person is used to saying that and uses it as a cover-up or to change the story against you. Avoid using that word because it will take you off topic. then look for a different day, kabisa, a different, totally different day, whereby you can handle that matter of why do you always keep on accusing me that I like talking too much.
But let me ask.
Okay, yani bring up the matter of, that matter of I knew you would say that, bring it up on a different day, peke yake, you handle it.
But sometimes that word, does it look like sometimes it can be true?
Yes.
And the person, when the moment they say, I say you'd say that, is a way of their defense.
Yeah. Now the person who used it, or the person who is being told,
Who is being told.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew you'd say that.
Yeah. That can also be like the defense mechanism.
Yeah.
So which it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like, okay. It shouldn't be like that. At all. Kindly send a text. You might not be able to pick your calls, but kindly, hello? So what happens is, by the way, I'll get to that in a few. So what needs to happen is, once, as she said, you bring up that matter on another day.
Totally different. If you feel this person has been using that thing against you, bring it up on a different
day.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to handle it, and it will never come back again.
Yeah.
Number 4. And by the way, as we're doing that, we want you to be part of this program today. What are some of the words when you hear your spouse saying they turn you off? Especially when you're communicating, before you communicate, or while you're communicating. What are some of the words that your husband or your spouse can say, just turn you off? You don't want to continue hearing it again.
Yeah.
Can you send us a text? They would like to know those words. Probably they're not among the ones we are handling tonight. Maybe you have a different one. So probably, why don't you probably tell us if you have one or two? There's something your husband says, there's something your wife says, and you feel like, gosh.
Yeah. And because this thing called marriage is a real show, and we are a real couple, as we finish up on the 6 points that we have as triggers for that ruin communication, we will say our own. We will tell one way we are coming out of bad communication behaviors. Okay? We will just say he will say his experience, and I will say my experience, what I've been doing to come out, or some of the things I used to do that used to ruin our communication, and what I'm doing to come out of it.
Yeah.
Because this thing called marriage is a real show. Yeah, we don't have things that we hide under the carpet, like we have to behave and put on fake smiles. No, this is a real show, and this is a real marriage. We've been here for 16 years.
Imagine.
Growing.
Stronger.
Yani, hey, magugu zile tumengoa. Zimejaa forest moja.
Na kuna mtu mmoja amekuwa na magugu.
See now, finger pointing.
Finger
Finger pointing. Kwani useme na zile magugu nimekuwa nazo?
How do you know it's me?
Sasa useme ujiseme personally.
Kwani nijiseme?
Ujiseme personally.
Sasa mtu yote mimi.
Wacha wewe.
Wewe wacha kwa kila mtu.
Number 4.
Number 4. Wait, stop ruining communication.
I've sneered already.
Yeah, it's one of those things that spoil communication. Number 4 is...
And you're teaching women in church to sneer. On Sunday, you are telling them to...
that was a women's secret. You don't talk about your own public.
That is teaching women how to sneer in church.
Not to sneer on anybody.
And men had gone. It was only women. Almost 300 women seated, and he's telling them, at sneer well. That sneering is coming out badly. He's telling them, see, it was coming out like chewing gum.
Why a snitch?
I'm not a snitch. I'm just telling
You're a snitch.
Men, that is teaching women how to sneer.
To sneer to who?
Ebu sneer.
Why are you becoming a snitch?
Sneer with
I'm not
the way you're sneering.
No. Who can confirm I was teaching them? Who?
Many. I'm one of them. I was there.
No, I knew you would say that.
I knew you would. Now what is this? Communication. I knew you would say that. All right, we continue.
Number 4.
Number 4 trigger.
That ruins communication is you always. Always what?
You always.
Yeah. You always accuse me. You always always
say
that word is not good.
Yeah.
You always accuse me. I'm not saying really you always accuse me, but that word you're always talking like that. You're always careless. You're always accusing me. the word "you are always" is not right.
Yeah.
What do you mean always? Because the moment you tell somebody that, what they will do is they will run to defend themselves.
Yeah. And for me, that word is a mindset.
Okay.
Completely, that word is married to a mindset that you have a negative mindset over your spouse. Okay? Yani, you always talk like that. You always have to shut me down in front of people. You always. Yani, it is as if he does it every day.
Every second.
Okay? Isn't that a mindset? It is a mindset.
Is.
And it's a negative mindset that your spouse has against you. Now, when you're communicating and someone says, you always have to finger point. It's me who is always wrong.
You always have to sneer.
Yeah, you always have to sneer.
You always have to accuse.
You know, even if this person is trying to work out, to come out of that issue, you've already victimized them and you've planted that thing is part and parcel of them.
Yeah, so that also means as they are talking right now,
yeah,
that's how they are.
Yeah. And it, to you, they can never become anything better. So for me, the worst thing about that is a negative mindset. Number one, okay, you are always is a negative mindset that you have against your spouse, and that one alone is enough to make anyone who is trying to become better become worse.
And you see, in marriage, words can really break.
And demoralize.
And
demoralize effort.
And victimize also.
Yeah.
So in marriage, when you're dealing with in marriage you're not dealing with a kid.
Yeah.
You know, you're dealing with somebody who has brains, is mature. They might not be learned as you think, but they're mature.
Yeah.
So you must be careful with those. I knew you always be quiet on that issue. I knew you. That's very, very wrong.
Yeah.
You don't use those kind of words.
Yeah. And for me, when you say it, even if someone wants to become anything better than who they are, or it's an issue that they're trying to come out of, you always have to go back to those your girlfriends. I knew you can't change. So ushamwambia nini hapo now? Umemwambia
the way that woman just passed and you looked at her.
Yeah, I knew.
That you're always very lustful.
Yeah.
You're always
when you use the word always, in other words, it is already that person, your past judgment.
Judgment has been passed.
Your past judgment that this person is like that.
You're a bad person.
And in their eyes and in your eyes, they can never become better. Now, question. If you think this person is like that, why should they make an effort to become better?
Oh, huh? Especially if they are men.
Yeah. Why should they make an effort to change? You always raise your voice.
Yeah. Do you know there are men who they are more comfortable without their wives around?
Yeah.
Because they know the accuser of brethren is with me. So unaangalia nini?
And also,
when we go out, you always have to look at women as they pass. He has eyes. We should be looking at trees.
But should you turn to look at women, really?
Huh?
Should you turn to look at women?
I'm just saying, you always.
The one that, let me give you a nice secret. If you have a husband who, because this is a marriage forum, you have a husband who turns to look at women when they pass. One day, just embarrass him. Si amepinduka ameangalia mwenye anapita. Mchukue tu hivyo polepole mupeleke kwa huyo mwenye anaangalia muangalie vizuri.
Kwa nini mpeleke?
Ndio muangalie vizuri. Kwa nini anapinduka? Kwa nini anaiba snippet nini? Snippet view. You can take him before amuangalie. Like, here she is. Look at her from head to toe. He will be so embarrassed he will never do it in your presence. Yeah, no. Because the thing is,
that's not right.
The thing is this, one, it is so disrespectful for you to turn your head on a woman when you're with your woman.
Maybe he has seen they look alike with your sister.
Akuna.
Why is it that all the time, if a man is standing, they are looking at a woman's knee?
Akuna. And let me
I'm asking a question.
Let me bring.
So we should not turn. Men should not turn.
No. When you see a woman, what are you turning to look at? You're definitely turning to look at the bum, or you're definitely turning to admire that woman. That's being judgmental. My sisters, am I saying the truth?
No.
Yeah? Those of you that are watching, am I saying the truth?
No.
If your man has to, well, you're not watching. You're on set, so don't answer. If your man turns to look at a woman who is passing, okay, what good is there? Even as women, we have eyes, don't we?
Yes, and women they look at the man's chest, they look at the man's stomach.
So tit for tat.
Why are you looking also?
Eh?
When I'm talking to, when a man comes, why are you looking?
Sasa ndio nakwambia wale wana shida ya macho ni men are more physical than women. Only
the tide has changed nowadays.
The tide has changed, is true, and you people are teaching people who are very learned. You're teaching women. Women are becoming masters in this class because wamefanywa vituko mpaka hao wakaamua sasa tumechoka kufanywa, wacha pesi tukue iko ukienda hivi na mimi niende hivi, jioni tukutanie hapa hivi katikati. So you see,
you will not go to heaven.
If daddy is trying to tear men,
I'm not tearing. I'm just saying it's not all men that turn and they're looking at the bum.
The thing is this question: what is this thing that woman has passed and you have turned?
And what is this thing that you always have to believe that they are looking at that woman's bum?
You're looking at the bum.
Why?
Or the figure.
I see the eye.
Or something. That woman has taken
are the women the eye of the man?
No, umepindulia nini? Sincerely. Mimi siku moja tufanye hivyo na nitachukua reel. Nitakubeba tu hivyo polepole nikwambie here she is. Mbele yake. Muangalie from head to toe malize. Alafu now we can go back and sit down. Embarrass your life in front of that stranger.
Who said that? Matter of fact, the most embarrassing one is the one a woman just look at a man like this. Look at these people who are angry. Beatrice Bailey saying, you're telling the truth, my sister. It's very disrespectful. Why is that it's only women who are talking here?
Because men are the ones who do that.
Is saying, you're saying the truth, mama. And it's bad manners.
Completely.
We are not looking at the bam of the woman. It's not necessarily that's what they're looking at.
Hani sema ukweli.
Ukweli.
Sema ukweli.
Beatrice is saying, let us meet ahead. I also have eyes.
Two things. I just carry you and take you in front of that woman. Muangalie vizuri ndio huyu sasa.
That is not the subject for tonight. See, they're now they're commenting on the wrong one. We are talking about the right word, the ruin.
Because it's so irritating.
No.
Yeah.
How many look at men's stomach and men's chest?
Hakuna stomach. Stomach is not attractive. We look at the 6 figure. No.
Apana.
6 figure. But see, for women, it's not that obvious. Aki, for a man.
The most dangerous thief is not what we call.
Yeah. Or the one stealing in private.
Yeah, stealing in private. You're with her and she's stealing.
Yeah.
She's stealing glances of somebody's husband.
Yeah.
Peeping with the side eye. We don't know you. We know you. Then we want to kill men. Diana is saying facts and be told.
I tell you, it's so.
What is the old saying? Man, ukweli semwe.
Yeah. Ukweli na usemwe. Yeah.
Biti is saying tupatane mbele hata mimi niko na I have eyes. Tupatane mbele wapi? Let's go back to the subject. Let's not
But let's close that matter.
We'll close it towards the end because I wanted to
Utasahau.
I wanted to use it as a question.
Me, I have a question today also.
Okay, but we'll deal with it just in a few. Another one is this. Matter of fact.
Ebu urudie your number. It was number 4.
Number 4 is you always.
Yeah.
The statement you always.
Yeah.
I knew you'd always stand and look at that woman.
It's a trigger question.
It's not true.
It's a trigger question.
At the shop next to number 5.
It's a trigger word that ruins communication. You always. What that word does, it does what? I said what? It makes the person feel that even if they are trying to change, there's no point of them becoming better.
Pastor Alex, thank you, saying mama chakuhepa.
Even
women look.
Yo,
my son.
Listen.
God will bless you. Mom is trying to avoid that part.
No.
Mama anaangalia kwa anaangalia ya macho curve, anaangalia macho curve.
Asitu angalia kando.
Bana.
Hey. Unachungulia na sideways, side mirror.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Right.
Number 5, right? Number 5 is you can never change.
Trigger word.
And that statement, women like using it on men. I mean, you cannot change. You are just like that.
Kwani sasa leo ni women?
Hapana, waambie ukweli.
Kwa sababu hizo trigger questions zote zina affect tu.
Kwa men. Ingine. And women, let me ask, why do you like using that word? The man has been so good the whole 3 months. He has tried. I knew it. You are just pretending. You
Alia-
cannot change.
Kwa sababu anaanguka mtihani pale tu anaangukanga. How can you fail an exam 10 times? Are you okay?
Kwani
Are you serious?
Are you the one marking the exam?
Yes, because it is an exam of character.
You see, when you do that, it's like you're waiting for him to do a mistake.
No, it's that he has repeated the same mistake that you have been handling for the last 10 years. So
No.
you can never change.
You see, in marriage, anything can happen at any time. You see, we are not here because we are perfect. We are working towards perfection.
Right.
And in marriage, somebody is allowed to fall. Matter of fact, if you don't fall, you're fake. I don't expect her to be 100% perfect. If she is, she's pretending. You know?
She's acting.
Yeah, and that's not marriage. So in marriage, you don't expect. Somebody's saying, Daddy, your voice, lower your voice. Oh, your voice is low.
He's preaching.
Is it low or is it high? Is it high or low? Okay, let's go to this. All right. So you find most women have a tendency of accusing men for that. I think cannot change. I knew it. I've told you many times. It has proven. You are like that statement. If somebody was trying to be Prince Charles,
Okay.
Kwicha, you're taking him back to Onyango the
village boy.
The village boy.
That's true.
Yet the man was still doing the best to become the miracle. Probably even him instead of behaving like that.
The answer prayer.
He just fell back.
Back to like that.
So you're being whipped.
Who is coming back to
Women
Jesus?
change that thing. That thing.
Yeah.
Men men can change and men do change.
Yeah, for me, you can never change. What it does, it makes someone know I'm bad.
Yeah,
That statement when you in the middle of a conversation, then you say it. You can never change. Your problem is you always keep on doing. At least uphold that 3 months that he has said that at least what you have behaved well. What you can never change, it makes that person know. Even my wife is rubber stamping, or even my husband is rubber stamping that this thing is in me. It is part of my DNA. Okay, so you can never change is a statement that if you're trying to work out on marriage or work out an issue, it makes that person completely not want to become anything better.
They feel like I don't need to change. I need to work harder.
Yeah, why am I working harder?
For this,
and this person is not even noticing.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are words to avoid when the trigger words that are ruin communication are words that you need to avoid using.
Yeah.
Even if anarudia ile makosa, just try and go round about. Don't use the you can never change. I knew you would do that and all those kind of words, because they take that person back. He doesn't realize why he should do what? He should become any better.
Number 6. Another word that is, what do you want? What do you want? It's another thing that most people use, especially men. What do you want? What is it?
Yeah.
So when that word is at work,
then
what happens is you'll find it will spoil the whole communication thing. You see? Okay, we'll be right back after this break. Welcome back. It is another terrific Tuesday. This terrific Tuesday, we discuss this thing called
marriage.
Yes, and we believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only.
You work it.
Yes, and today we're talking about triggers that ruin communication in marriage. Those things that you say and put your partner off if they wanted to talk or they began a conversation.
Number one.
And say number one, we said is can we talk? That kind of statement.
Men fear it.
Men don't like it. Number two, what again now? What again?
Nini yo kani inakuwa tongue twister.
We nikizungu nilisomea.
Ni sawa tunaelewa ni wapi.
Now what again? Where? I knew you say that.
I knew you would point finger.
Number three is I knew you'd say that. Number four, you always. That word you always definitely spoiled. Number five, you can never change.
Yeah.
You can never change.
When you use that statement, you kill the communication.
You kill communication. Number six is what do you want? That statement is wrong, is bad. What do you want? What do you want me to do? Where do you want me to go?
It looks so yani unamsumbua.
And then you're so that means it shows a lot of arrogance. What do you want? Especially men have that word.
Thank you.
Haiwezi kushikilia.
Shikilia.
Hapana.
Shikilia mtu wangu.
Goja, haiwezi.
Sawa.
So I don't want to dwell there because what do you want? But sometimes also
it is usually with men, right?
No.
In other words, men are more like rude kind of.
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
women can be rude. Women are full of attitude. So what do you want? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I'm not mentioning them, but some of them are even right now. They are here.
Right.
They can bring the art. They can bring it home. See, so that kind of statement shows that you're so disrespectful.
Yeah.
You're full of yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you're just tired with the person who's talking. Yeah.
What do you want for me appears like a bother. Okay.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, it's totally a statement when someone says it. You are bothering them.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want to talk. Maybe they are tired with you. Maybe you're a nuisance. You know, it brings out so much negativity that even if you're the person that was requesting for the conversation, you are taken aback completely.
Yes.
Okay? You wonder now, this one who already is asking, what do you want? You already are a bother. And so you wonder, should I continue or should I stop? It is a word that totally ruins communication. It makes the other person already angry because how come you don't want to listen to me? How come you don't give me attention? How come you can laugh and have fun with your friends, but when you come to talking to me, it's like I'm a bother even when I'm trying to bring out something that I feel is important to me for this marriage or for our home.
Yeah.
So when men use it, it makes excuse me. When men use it, it makes the woman or it makes your wife feel like they are not important, and whatever they are about to bring on table is a nuisance. So please, men, learn not to use those kinds of words. They are not very appealing. Thank you.
Number 7. Then we go to the next thing.
Yeah.
Just unaongea sana.
Hey, that one is the medicine of all them. Yeah.
What? Men, imagine when you have to you're talking too much.
Guy. It's not for
men.
No.
Imagine, women can tell you, unaongea sana. You talk too much.
Lakini a man who talks too mpaka mama amekwambia unaongea sana, wewe unaongea sana. Kwani umekuwa mama?
No, I'm addressing the issue.
Hey, you're over addressing.
No, unaongea sana.
Hey.
Really?
Yeah.
And then that time they tell like that, they are looking behind. Hey, na umalizi.
Umalizi.
That now is sneering.
Yeah.
You feel like you want to.
Yes.
And you know women can do that, eh?
Yeah.
They're anointed, gifted, talented, called to do that. So it's so annoying. It's so demoralizing. Unaongea sana. You talk too much.
Yeah.
Can't you finish?
Aki. Yeah. For me, that word is too painful. It's too painful. Yani it dungas the innermost.
But can it have some truth?
Yeah. It can have some truth, but bitter truth. Akiniseme. Niseme tu nikuseme.
Wewe.
Nikuacha nikuseme.
Useme nani?
Na ujue bado tunangoja the way what you've learned, we are going to that.
Hata 20 hapo sasa kwanza. No.
See, when that statement is said, for me, I will say my part of my learning with that statement. That tells you I've been told that before.
Ooh.
Okay.
Stop
I am not pointing anywhere.
We will make us go for a break.
I'm talking, Asha has ever told me that statement. That ma'am, Divine has ever told me that statement. That, someone special has ever told me that statement. And when that statement is said, me, the way I took it.
Yes.
Yeah?
Bring
the
it.
way I took it is, you need to learn to know that this person at some point has no capacity to take
too much.
Because
women can talk too much.
Yeah, it's true.
You can say one word 1 million times.
Unaweza rudia Jerusalem tukizunguka the wall of Jericho, we are not going out of the wall of Jericho 50 times.
Beatrice is saying that men have the habit of telling women that. That's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Yes.
Alex is saying, no, men don't do that. Only ladies. I agree, yeah.
Let me start from somewhere. You've started off a little bit low. BV Capture is saying, my side sometimes, we see what we see, but not what others see. Me, I admire the dress only, not the bum.
We'll get to that.
Why are you lying to us yet? You admire
Roger, we are going to that.
Yeah.
That's why Nimeruka.
And Helen is laughing at the side mirrors. You don't have to...
Women they're sneakers. They're snoopers. They watch, they collect, they wink, and you don't know.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Let's get to this thing. Then now we get to the question, Mama's question. Is it true that men talk, please? The truth is this. It's not true that when a man turns, he's looking at the bam bam of a woman. Can we settle that matter tonight?
Yeah. Have we finished on that point, the last point?
Yes.
Yeah,
that was just,
much.
We talk too much.
Yeah.
It's not right, but women use it a lot.
No, it's men.
No, don't
it
go
is
there.
men. That accusation
today
of you talk too much, it is an accusation on women from men. Men tend to think that women talk a lot. And
not think. You have just told us women talk 25,000 words.
But ni uchungu kwa mtu hivyo na anajiexpress.
Let's be honest, women can talk too much.
Acha nikwambie.
No, let's first agree fast.
Women have more words than...
They have more words.
More words than men.
Yes. So imagine just to spend 15,000 words on you. You're done. You're finished.
You're completed.
So, women, true, you can talk too much. Truth. And sometimes, what you're talking about is accusation.
Me, what I think about it, usually, and this one I've said before, and I'll say it again today, that a woman who talks too much is a woman who's not gotten audience to be heard. Akona maneno, akona vitu kwa roho. So unapata, she's venting. But a woman who has a communication with her husband, you'll find that at some times they can be seated and hakuna kitu, there is no issue, there is no matter arising. Okay?
You should not use those words.
Yeah, but the use of that word, someone is trying, mtu ameongea yani anafeel akona vitu kwa roho, anapoa out. Sa anapoa, and then wewe uko hapo unamwambia unaongea sana. It means already you've locked or you are locking.
We have
it is demoralizing. It is demoralizing. You've already said your part.
We have 365 days.
Watcha.
Speak them.
If those 365 days you're not even the audience you have to fight for.
You have to.
There are men who don't like communication at all.
Women, even if in their sleep, they sleepwalk, they sleep talk.
No. Stop accusations. Bring facts on table. Now, before we go to what you have said.
Yes, I want us to handle that matter.
Yeah.
BV Capture Carl is saying that men don't look at women bam bam all the time. When you're working with your wife, you're working with the man, it doesn't mean that when he turns, he's looking. How many women are behind him? That is the only one, though, he's only just standing to this one. Ladies, please, let's remove this notion in your heads that when a man turns, it's only the bam bam he's looking at, or you're admiring another woman. That is not true. It is not true at all. Right?
But most of the time it is the truth.
No, it's not true.
Okay. You see, this is the truth. Naked truth. Men are visual beings. Women are emotional beings. Ngoja. So you're interrupting me when I'm talking.
Yes, because you are not listening to me.
It's one of the challenges of communication.
Yes,
you will handle
when you're communicating, you give eye contact.
Yeah.
So you are saying that
there are already questions people are sending in, so I was checking on. So this is the thing. Men are more visual than women. Women are more emotional than men. Okay? In other words, what do I mean? Men get attracted physically by what they see more than women. So the difference comes in, this is a woman. Nowadays, women are wearing anything, anyhow. So there's a woman on coming. She's pretty, probably. She's well dressed. She's, and maybe she's exposing some stuff.
Yeah.
So automatically that man's eyes, if they are not disciplined, will be pulled to them. Seeing is not a problem. But now turning to follow with the eye is where now the challenge comes in. Because definitely, nini ameona, ametaka sasa kuangalia. And already that woman has already passed. Anataka kuangalia the behind, is the bum. Ameshaona mbele, ameona, Kenya ameona mbele. So, anataka kumalizililia one now, how is the back looking? Are you seeing? So definitely, the scene is not a problem. Because definitely macho itaona. Kwanza they see well when you're not with them. Never be lied to.
No.
Is when they have freedom of vision. They see one, they see two, they turn one, they turn two. They are enjoying their destiny with seeing nowadays, and everything is usually left for vision, especially summertime. Now, this is the issue. Women are not so much of the visual being. They will see, okay, they'll see, that guy is handsome. He's well decked. The physique is looking. He's smart and all that. They'll see. But rarely will you find a woman turning. That woman must have
because
a problem.
men don't have bam bam.
Ngoja. That ukipata mwanamke kama huyo akona shida ya last.
Now, the truth is this.
But now, what now will win women is now when it comes to the emotional. A man who can listen.
No.
A man who gives them attention. A man who is caring. A man who is loving. A man who is there for them. Anything that touches the core of their inner being, as women, now that one they'll break. They are weaker there.
I agree.
Unaona kwa wanaume ni physical. Na physical squeeze imeharibika.
So mimi nasema hivi, it is not true that all the time when men turn, they are looking at a woman's butt.
What will they be following to see?
Is it probably the dress, or they have seen something different? Maybe the two people they were side by side, so he was looking at the other person.
Akuna.
Imagine which one is more annoying? A man is coming and your wife is just looking, and he looks at looks. Which one is more annoying?
Please send in a message. Please send in your message. You can see people are trying to call in. Kindly just send in a message. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, please send in a message. That one he's dodging. It's okay. We are not going to argue here the whole night.
We will not.
Question.
Ask.
What are some of the lessons you've learned over time in communication? That what was the bad behavior that you had, and what is the lesson that
bad behavior I had?
On communication that you've learned. This one is bad, and you've come out. And how did you come out?
Hey, did I have
then
bad
I'll
ones?
do the same.
Me, I had bad ones.
Yes, so many. Can I say them for you?
Why are you accusing?
It's not accusing. You've asked me. I know you are my person now.
Did I have one?
What is the one of the bad communication behaviors that you had, and how did you come out of it?
I'm trying to imagine, because I'm seeing like Jesus took away, my past went to the sea of forgetfulness.
No, wacha kuruka. Say it. Help someone. Help a brother.
Communication. Let me just say, you say yours. I remember mine.
Okay. I was also trying to jog my mind on it, but one I had several myself, and one of them was I used to be very judgmental. My point was I knew you would say that.
And very conclusive.
I knew you would say that. I loved that statement a lot, and I came to realize that it was not making matters any better. Okay, for me, I knew you'd say that was already a conclusion. This thing, you already say it like that. And for me, it was actually not feeling like the victim, okay? It was something that I used to feel I was not being understood on. So it was over and overly again being repeated. So how did I come out of it? I stopped using the word. I knew you would say that. And then we handled the matter. Handled the issue overly there. So your own?
Mine was being judgmental, like conclusive in my head. And putting a defense wall. It's one of the things that was key. I had this I had this mentality that
Can we talk?
Can we talk? No, yeah, that nini. Those kind of things. Can we talk? There was that defense. So what I do is I learned how they come out. I decided that's the right word. I decided to come with an open mind. So anytime I'm told, can we talk? I don't think of anything. I don't allow my mind to travel and look if I've done any mistake. So I just let it come. I stand for anything that's coming to come.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two, how did I overcome that? I made sure when I'm being talked to, I pay attention. Like eye contact. Like, And let me say something, this will help many men. If your wife wants to talk to you, especially accuse you, and you look at her eyeball to eyeball, if it was a lie, she swallows it. Matter of fact, men, learn this thing. If you have to tell others to talk and she's going to accuse you, Mongal took a match direct. If she's going to lie, she'll start fumbling with words.
That is also a defense mechanism.
For women.
For you.
No. Just pay attention and look at her eyes.
You are using it as a weapon.
Because you know what happens? Women are not looking, they will throw jabs. They will throw so many things because they want to catch your attention.
That is a defense mechanism.
Even what is not true. But now if she tells you, I want us to talk, then you sit down and look at her. You'll find like, I wanted to say, if you're going to lie or accuse you, you paralyze it. It's not a defense, it's a way of only getting the truth. Yes.
For me, the guilty run while no one pursues is scripture. So, hiyo kitu yenye unakimbia na hata hujaambiwa, it means you're already guilty, unajishuku. Full stop. Now, can we answer, I help this, a brother here.
Yes.
He's asking, hi guys, I'm Alfred. I usually get turned off when I notice there's something wrong with my wife. And when I ask, she tells me, Akuna and Sawa. What should Alfred do?
Come again?
Are you here?
I'm seeing even you said another text over here.
Yeah.
So repeat it again.
Hey guys, I'm Alfred. I usually get turned off when I notice there's something wrong with my wife, and when I ask, she tells me Hakuna and Sawa.
No, so what does let me not be reading these ones because I'm seeing mine are coming.
I'll read them for you, bro.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay. So Alfred is asking if Rudia to wacha just Rudia.
Hey guys, na ukikosa kushika hii tatu tunaenda. Hey guys, I'm Alfred. I usually get turned off when I notice there's something wrong with my wife, and when I ask, she tells me Hakuna and Sawa.
So he gets turned off. So what is his question? What he should do?
Hey, your mind is not here. That question is very easy. It is, hey guys, I'm Alfred.
Yes.
I usually get turned off when I notice there's something wrong with my wife. And when I ask, she tells me Hakuna and Sawa.
Yes, so what is the question?
The question is, anasikianga vibaya, so tumsaidie aje.
Thank you. So the question is, what should he do?
Yeah.
Right?
What should he do? He has not written a question yet, so I'm just reading it the way it is.
Thank you. All right.
Why are you victimizing me? And the message is Alfred's. Yes, Alfred.
What should you do? Try and probe more.
Yeah.
Try and don't leave it at the surface. Don't stop there. Ask her, no, you don't look right, you don't look fine, you've just been quiet, you've not been talking. What is there must be something. I know you when there's something because this is what happened. Probably she keeps quiet, probably she becomes naggy, sometimes she becomes whatever. You know your wife. So probe it. Try and go deeper. Sometimes, women like somebody who probes. And she's like, what is it? I think there's something wrong. Those are women.
Yeah.
They like they are feeling something, but they want you to bring it out from them. Sawa tu. I had to use a word, but let me just keep quiet. So, Alfred, probe it. Continue.
Yeah.
Try and get it out from her.
And my response on Alfred.
And probably you're the one who has caused it.
Yeah. And my question, for me, Alfred, that one is a red flag. A really, really red flag. One of the things with women is that when your woman locks in, amechoka na wewe.
Yeah.
Any woman
There's
that
a
doesn't
pause.
want to talk to you, and women talk.
Yeah.
Women are always ready to talk. That woman is ushatoka ndani yake.
And then
So
she might be
anything-
talking to somebody else.
Yes. Anything you're trying to bring her way, no, you're spoiling. Anything you're trying to bring her way, she's already locked you out.
Women will always
She's already locked you out, and that one is a red flag that kabisa, use it, probe more, get to know where she is. Sababu labda probably the challenges have been too many that she's tired. She has decided I'll not talk, I'll not say anything. So when she says hakuna and sawa, asha kufunga huyo.
And Alfred,
Yeah.
women are like this. At some point, they will talk to someone.
Yeah.
Women can keep things, and if they cannot burst it on your face, they are talking to someone. I don't want to insinuate that it could be a man,
Yeah.
but women, there's a place they get to, they can't bottle it.
Yes.
They will definitely talk. So
Yeah.
kama kuongeleshi, she's talking to someone, and I want to believe it is not a man.
Now, this one again is saying Alfred from Kayole. Lazima tuangalie. If no plate ya mbele inafanana na, if number plate ya mbele inafanana na nyuma. Number plate gani?
Ya KBA. That is KBA.
Alfred wewe from Kayole na kuona sana. and Gracia is making me
Pastor
happy.
Gilbert Mayaka is saying, hey, Apostle, yes, men don't turn always to look for women passing.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not always.
And then Grace is asking, so men are bambamless. Their own is not attractive like ours. All right, this one again this one is saying something here. Let me try and get the whole message. He's saying, praise Jesus, Apostle, not Kama, is Akama. Okay, that's it. And Pastor Julie, following closely, communication is the key foundation of any marriage.
Yes.
Without communication, that marriage is finished. Enjoying the show from, no, peace. This is peace.
Peace.
From Kajiado.
Peace, you should get married. You should be in our courtroom.
And then she's saying, agreed, Pastor Julie, men turn to look at Bam Bam.
No! Peace, you're spoiling. Switch off your TV.
Yeah. And son is saying, hi, my name is Jane. I need your prayers. My husband aliniacha kwa nyumba sasa niko na mwezi 4 lakini najua ako Kayole. Okay, we'll pray for her for you. Let me just check something on social media.
Yes, let me
before
check.
I ask my question, then we round it up.
Okay, I agree with Apostle Mayaka. Men don't always look at the women passing. Somebody is saying, Belinda is saying, Akuna and Sawa is a way of telling Alfred she's not okay. Talk to her.
Yes.
Lizzie is saying Alfred should take his wife out on a good date and talk to her nicely. She will open up.
Yes, there's something wrong.
That is if she'll be willing to open up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, on to my question for the day. Before we call it a day.
Yes.
On this thing called marriage today, it says, this one is a woman. It's an inbox that came. And she's saying, Pastor Julie, help me on this thing called marriage with this question. I feel frustrated. My effort is never appreciated. My husband is this kind that never sees any good I do, whether I try it or whether I don't. I'm feeling frustrated and I want to stop any good attempts.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So, paraphrasing is like, the husband is this kind that never appreciates. Hata afanye
Never
kitu
see
mzuri.
anything good.
Yeah, he never sees anything good. She's feeling frustrated. She wants to stop with it. It's an inbox that came and she said we should handle it on the program.
What do you think? What do you think this lady should do?
What is the weight of appreciation in marriage?
No, what is the weight? Yeah, and what is the weight of appreciation to a woman?
Yeah, to a woman, no, to marriage. What is the weight even of saying appreciating your husband?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Some men don't even care about it.
Yes.
Women are the ones who really. Women, if you don't appreciate,
Yeah.
Rajibu. Men, most men take it as a responsibility.
Yeah. Now, what I brainstormed on, because she's talked about effort, is like probably she's trying to change or trying to please the husband, and the husband is not noticing.
He's not noticing.
Yeah, the effort that she's putting in. Probably there were issues, or maybe she had to character issues and all that, and the hubby is totally not appreciating. What do you think about it?
What do
you think about that?
Talk to us.
She's having a challenge with the husband who never notices any effort that she puts through, and she's feeling that she needs to stop doing any good. Yeah, because the man hardly recognizes any effort that she does, yeah, to become better, or maybe to please you. Anapanga meza, anabaisani mpya, anava smart, anava new wig and all that, and she's feeling that any effort towards that she wants to stop, because the efforts are the good is not being noticed. What do you think she should do?
Yes.
Yeah.
As we are writing on that, can I answer that question?
No, you can't have two questions when one has not been answered.
In Aniwasha, and because this is strictly on women, all women. Can I ask?
No. How will we ask two questions at a go?
Okay, let's give this about 3 minutes.
Okay, answer. Then we go to the next question. We'll read their comments, both of them.
Okay.
Answer.
For me,
yeah.
If the man is not appreciating, she should stop.
Yeah.
She should stop. Because what is not being appreciated means that man does not value you. Does not. You see, we do things to our spouses to make them happy, to make marriage become more sweeter. So if somebody is not appreciating, it means you're wasting your time, probably wasting your resources, probably wasting your effort. So there's no way of doing it.
Yeah.
And the best thing is when you stop, they will notice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for me, I usually say what is not appreciated depreciates. Okay, what you don't say thank you over, what you don't say thank you for, it gets slowly by slowly, it starts going down.
Yes,
it starts becoming bad if it is not appreciated. What is the weight of appreciation in any marriage? Appreciation is very key. It makes your spouse wants to become better. Look at the little things that they do in their house. This one is out of effort. Even the things that they do as their responsibilities, and just say thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate them. Look at them and just tell them, honey, I really appreciate the way you're not a careless man. The way you dress nicely. The way you smell correct.
Thank you, baby.
The way at least you know how to iron and put yourself together. I really appreciate you. When your husband takes you out with the children, appreciate. It's not your right. There are men who don't do that.
Like me, I'm always told thank you.
Yeah, you say thank you. Teach your children to say thank you. And this thing of also appreciation, I've come to realize that it is a character challenge.
Oh.
Yes, ni tabia huyu ana. Ajuku appreciate. So it's a bad manners. Okay. So how you get to captivate it is just captivate it. When just look at something and say, wow, I really appreciate the way my wife is neat. Honey, if I had married a dirty woman, it would have been chaos.
True.
Yeah, so you appreciate the little things, and now slowly by slowly, it becomes part and parcel of you. To answer our sister, what I'll tell you is, what is not appreciated, depreciates. Stop it. You don't need it. If you're giving if you're trying your level best to please this man, to change, to show effort, to become a good wife, and the man is not seeing it, then stop it.
Stop it.
You don't need to waste your effort. Don't die.
Yeah, someone say, hello, Pastor Julie. The woman, let the woman stop it, and the man would surely notice the wife has changed, and that's when he went to address the issue. Somebody is saying here, girl, that's Beatrice, girl, do good for yourself. Make yourself feel good. Please don't do it what? Yeah, anything that will make you happy, do it. Carl is saying, I think she needs to sit down with the man and ask him why not. Why? Okay. Carl is saying she should, the man should be able, the guy should be able to sit down with the man and discuss why he's not appreciating what she's doing. Now,
Yeah.
this mine is very fast as we close. I know we have like less than 10 minutes, but this is the issue. In marriage, please, ladies, answer me correct, straight to the point. I want answers. Why are some women or ladies or married women, you start very well, you got married, you are going to bed on a very nice skimpy dress, a night dress, you are going to night with a lingerie, but nowadays you go to bed with what do you call it, a t-shirt, you a jumper. This has been a concern of many men. Now, it's me. I will not talk about me. I'm not complaining. But this has been. I saw it somewhere, and I wanted to bring it today. Why do women change along the way?
You saw it somewhere. You saw it somewhere.
Men's complaining that they women begin very well when you get married. They're sleeping on nice t-shirts, not t-shirt, lingerie, nice, very attractive night dresses. Then they get to a place, start coming with jumpers, sweatpants. They come with t-shirts, very old t-shirts. They put those stockings, looking at like you know what I mean, those turbans. They put. What really happens and why? Because most of the time, these things kill romance in bed. Women, why? What happens in between? Talk to me. Talk to us. Talk to us.
There is a comment here that has come on the previous question saying, praise God, I'm Litiema from Nairobi. Nice. The lady should stop wasting her energy on someone who doesn't value her. She should put a pause, and I'm sure the guy will wake up.
Yes, Charity. Charity also is saying there's nothing you will ever do to please someone who has a problem with appreciation.
Yeah.
You'll keep getting hurt, working for something you will never get.
That's
so just
true.
do you.
Yeah.
I want to hear the answer to my question as we close the program. Women start very well. They're married. They were the first 2 years, 3 years. They're coming to bed with lingerie. They're coming with the nightgown. As they continue, they sleep with sweater.
Yeah.
They come with the, what do you call this?
Gunia ni ng'ombe.
They come with the sweatpants.
Yeah.
They come with what? All this. They sleep as if they're watchmen. Why? Women, why? Men are complaining outside. Why? Talk to us.
Can I talk?
No, somebody, Brian, thank you. Men are talking. Brian Mojave is saying, when Guinea at dust. These women answer why. Thank you, Brian. Alex Ongadi, even trousers, daddy. Please help men on this issue. Yes. Why do you sleep with trousers? You sleep with the jumpers. BT, calm down. Nothing. To mengia box already and get comfortable.
Yeah. So hakuna shida.
Avana, it is ruining the romance in the marriage. What's happening? Ladies, talk to us as we get this comment from Mama. What is happening? Why do you go to bed in jeans? The man has gone to bed with a t-shirt and a boxer. You're coming to bed with a jumper.
That man also sleeps with the jeans.
Men don't sleep with jeans. Men sleep with boxers. So what is happening?
Anyway, unakwanga na all men in the world.
Which man can sleep with jeans?
Which woman can sleep with jeans? Same question.
Mama, let's be honest.
Same question. Back to you.
They come with sweatpants. They come with jumper. Kwanza with this weather, it's even worse.
Why are you so sure about it?
I'm very sure. Because it's a complaint of several men. Men don't complain, just complain.
And
if
women,
you hear men complain,
and women
this thing is becoming an issue.
And women are not an issue. And is it issue or issue?
Issue.
No, it's not issue.
It's not issue. Which
no,
issue?
It's not.
That's the good English. Issue.
No, it's not issue.
All right.
Skiza.
Really?
Women don't come out to complain about these things, but men are too loud complaining about these things.
Yes, because they're concerned about the
challenges
the
of
romance.
communication is talking when someone is talking. Okay, let someone talk
gosh.
first, let them finish,
Okay,
then now
finish.
you can say what you want to say.
But okay.
Yeah, so this is the issue. Now these are small issues that men take as issues because they've gone out there probably and they've seen how those people who want to please for a one night stand are dressing up, then they are coming back at home to expect the same. Number 2, it depends. Who are you dressing up that lingerie for? Is this
Your
someone
husband.
who is this someone? I've said I talk kwanza. Is this someone who is cheating on you? Is this someone who is not taking care of you?
Oh no.
Is this someone who is battling you? Is this someone whom you really want to show that the beauty part of you? Are you even feeling sexy in front of that person? No. That person is not taking care of you, so that's how it dies. Okay? Number 3, weather.
What weather?
Nimesema niongee kwanza, ndio even take notes. Take pen and pen. Weather. Listen, those lingeries, it depends.
This duvet.
Ngoja niongee. Unani confuse. Unanikata. Unani offend.
All right. Na washwa. Wacha tu tuongee tukijibu.
Hapana. We are not going to agree. That's why I'm saying them snappily.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm on 3 and the last one. Number 3, who are you doing this thing for? Okay? Someone whom you completely disconnected a long time ago, and the romance died a long time ago by them mishandling, mistreating, misdoing all the wrong things on you. Okay? And I was saying number 3 is weather. Not all weather is conducive for some outfits. Not all weather. Like there are people who live in the winter sides. Any man that expects a woman to always be up there every day, you're dressing up to please him, that man is an attention seeker, and that man is someone who is looking for something that is not real in this world. Kuna either ni movie anaona mingi, ama kuna mali anaenda akivaliwa 1 week anataka kwake ivaliwe kila siku. Unaona? So for me, I tend to think that it doesn't have to be always lingerie, that someone is sleeping with a panty that is cutting their in between to please someone, becoming uncomfortable to please someone. But the thing is this, if now ameenda chini kabisa sasa analalambaka na jeans, or the way you're putting it, or analala na hiyo yenye inafanya kwa between the blankets, what is it called, that nini material, tracksuit, then now at that point it becomes a concern. But when a woman has dropped in trying to look sexy for the husband, there is a problem in that marriage.
Yes. And men are complaining because they feel turned off. They feel because, okay, as Mama said, probably it's true, there's an issue in the marriage, and the man is feeling, I want to rekindle. And the one way to rekindle love is through making love. But unapata, before you guys even, you have to remove a lot of clothes. Still, I believe romance should be kept at the peak, at the pinnacle of it. Nothing should drop. There's nothing like cold. We have duvet. Let's add duvet. And kwa wili when it under, we'll get warm. I disagree there. Okay. Let me do this very fast, then we go. Next week, I will review that story. There must be something that brought it up. That is Diana. The behavior did not just start. There must be something that brought it up.
Yeah, and I like the emphasis. Diana.
Vanis Kemuto is saying, good evening, Diana, ma'am. I believe when a woman is loved right, she can do anything to please the husband. But every time anakwazwa, her heart changes slowly. And the end result is
a don't care woman. Hence the change. Okay. Diana is saying yes, ma'am. And Bivikacha is saying, wengine wanavaa t-shirt imeandikwa don't touch me. Don't touch me. Imagine. I will again touch. Really. Papa, help us.
Yes, definitely. Men are facing fire. Monica is saying, Papa, ask them. Thank you. Yeah. Helen is saying, women change with time if they are not appreciated.
That's true.
Change even bedroom.
Yeah. Yes, my sister, tell them. That's very true.
People should go to bed in night dress, not t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Watu wajifunike duvet. Unamaanisha nini, Lydia?
Yeah, wasivae jumper.
Watu wajifunike. Again also, for me, there's a lot of for me, I want to put it this way. There's a lot of fiction expectation from men nowadays.
What is fiction?
Fiction expectation is things that are not real in a real marriage.
Like what?
Like movies. You watch in movies that is how the two ladies in movies are dressing.
No.
You know, skimping. That girl has been paid to dress like that.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Okay. Number
Honestly,
two.
how should a woman sleep in
Number
bed?
two,
With a jumper.
No, maybe that's a topic that we should handle one day. That's a topic that we should handle one day.
So.
And you see, hata kilala na hiyo nguo in a reveal. Is there cuddling? Are you people touching each other? Is there warmth in that bed? Ama unalala tu alafu usiku hata mtu hata kunotice amke saa 11 ameenda. Kesho utaivaa. Utaivaa ya nini na umelala ukisikia baridi bure? So at the end of the day, men are seeing a lot of fiction. Girls with a lot of makeup and a lot of added eyes and a lot of fake life out here, and then they want it to be applied in the house. It's not true. Stop depressing your wives by too much high expectation.
How should the man does not sleep that way?
Apana, these men, even them, kwanza mmoja wenu hapo mwenye wake analalanga na tracksuit, hebu comment ndio mjue wanalalanga na tracksuit. They also sleep with tracksuit kwa akipinduka anakuamsha. Blanketi inalia kwa.
No, acha. Somebody saying sasa tupate pneumonia.
Ndio ufurahishe mtu hata haja kuona.
Bwana wewe kulala kama mtu anduzi.
Afadhali kulala kama mtu anduzi ndio usikufe. Kuliko unavalia mtu na usiku amelala akipiga mabreaks hata haja kunotice. Then anaamka 5 kwenda kuaso na baridi yako yote hapo. Umechapwa na baridi and you're just dying slowly.
Somebody is saying I'm Faith from at River. A woman will always reciprocate what you give to them. If a man makes you feel unappreciated and unloved, unamuua.
Ebu sema tena.
I'm Faith from at River. A woman will always reciprocate what you give to them.
Yeah.
If a man makes you feel unappreciated and unloved, unamuua kuva sengenge ni ng'ombe. That is not good at all. No, that's not good. I'm Arnold from Kayole with my wife. Okay, that's beautiful.
Nice.
The thing is this: as we're coming to close, I think our time is up. We're having like less than a minute. Now listen. That topic we must revisit. Bedroom? How do we go there? So we'll come that topic. There's nothing like fiction. There's a way to sleep in bed. The way I'm dressed like this, how do you sleep with a jumper? We'll handle that probably in one of these shows.
This one is saying, this one is really something. He's saying, honestly, it's fictional thinking, as my sister is saying. Ngoda alone is more appreciated. Honey, you are tup. The thing is breathing at night, and you're liking the freedom of it.
The next one.
Evelyn Ikutwa is saying, kwa nini mtu apatwe na baridi kwa kifua just to make a son of Pharaoh happy? Ajipange. Yes.
Apana.
Yeah.
That is wrong.
Me.
That's why romance is affected. That's why African culture,
there
is no romance and there is no good sex.
And when good sex comes with clothes.
As you said, men were attracted by what we see.
Good sex is a relation.
Mama come to bed looking appealing.
Good sex is a relation.
Not looking like what?
Good sex is a relation. It's not an outfit.
But men we are moved by what we see.
Is a relation and not an outfit.
Matter of fact, that subject we must handle. Even you come to bed and you want to make love, you switch off the lights. Are you witches?
Sasa kwani tulala stima on? Tulala stima on.
Listen, tomorrow we have evening service. We have communion service. Make sure you don't miss. This topic, I'm not letting it sleep. I've not been answered well. Karo Magoda must jump us.
She's saying, jumpers, sweaters, trao na uongoze Bosheriju. Yeah, and Eddie and Mina is saying it's a process, not an event. Thank you, sir.
Eddie,
spoken like 10 elders.
Eddie, don't talk again.
You've spoken like 10 elders.
I agree. It's a process of
not an event.
Yes. So a woman must make the process. Come dressed in 90.
No.
Let's cuddle. It's a process. Don't come there with a very, very big hoodie. You're hugging hoodie or you're hugging your wife. How are you cuddling? We'll get back to that. As we come to our close, we believe we've been blessed. We'll be getting back next week. To be more fire, to be more better, to be more sweeter. Make sure you keep on following this program. And if you missed any part, you can get it on our YouTube channel. That is Soa TV. KE and Rev Akama. You always get this kind of powerful, wonderful, intriguing topics. And I'm so excited. And today, my friend, my wife, my partner in crime looks very stunning and very nice.
Thank you.
Yes, I hope I don't live Leo, but we thank God. I can see many people. I'm reading comments.
Niende kulala na jeans.
Ngoja, wait, legends in the comments. Wait, you Shamaliza, your parting words.
Myra Joy Otieno, she say? Can I read it?
Yes.
I'm loving the conversation, but the way men also stop going to the gym and grow kitambi after a while is the same scenario. I think complacency and getting over comfortable with your spouse, watu wanafaa to maintain the fast fire and passion, your boredom isiingie bedroom.
Thank you.
I salute you, sir and ma. Thank you, Myra.
If you began with lingerie from the honeymoon night, keep it. Baridi no baridi. Let's tell the man, add more duvet, feeling cold.
Me, I want men to stop being fictional. Stop expecting that woman to look like that thing you're seeing on social media or that thing you're seeing on movies. Stop it. Real life. Let's live a real life. A life that is not an act, and let your partner be. Stop making...
Be what?
Let your partner be. Stop making them... Let her be. Let him be. Stop giving too much unnecessary pressure because of what you expect and not what is real.
We will get back to that topic.
My topic of the night. My parting shot.
Sorry. It has not ended. That topic must be dealt with.
Which topic?
The one of bedroom issues.
Msisumbue wa mama hapa na hii baridi ya July.
Women are spoiling bedroom.
Wachana nao.
Imagine bedroom mtu ambaye anajamba.
Na wale wanaume wanakujua wananuka makwapa na mdomo na kwingineko. Na kwingineko. And it's not all kwanza men at sleeping with a nini. A boxer is not romantic. It's not romantic.
Which one is romantic?
You say it is romantic.
So they should sleep with what?
No.
With the helmet?
That's not romance.
Which one is romantic?
Romance is far more.
Women are never attracted by clothes. At the men, you're wearing a vest. But as men, even in darkness, we see. We'll get to that next time. That topic is not going like that.
Mepigwa na baridi saa 11 asubuhi mtu anaenda hata kukuona. Buri.
Okay, our time is up. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for being with us on this program.
Yes.
We believe that you're being blessed. Please remember tomorrow to follow us on this program. Make sure you follow our Roll to Divine. Make sure you follow us in the evening on Minister's Manor, and we're very sure you'll be blessed. Kindly go to all our Facebook page and just keep on following. Go to all our YouTube channel.
Instagram.
Your YouTube channel?
Juliet Bernard Akama, YouTube, Instagram Juliet Bernard Akama, and Facebook Juliet Bernard Akama. All of them go and be part of us.
And Soa TV?
Soa TV is Soa TV KE. Soa TV KE.
Soa TV KE. Go and on YouTube you will find very, very incredible, powerful things. Our team are doing their best to put out there the best. So make sure you do that. Follow me on Instagram, Rev Akama. Facebook, Rev Akama, Banners of Bernard Akama on Facebook also. And also you can get me on YouTube, Rev Akama, and God will bless you. As we always say, as long as you're not dead,
there is hope for your tomorrow.
And keep watching Soa TV.
Touching lives with the power of love.
God bless you.
Shalom.
Have a good one.